the guru of Squad Double Zero, the assassin like no other. Yes, I'm the best at what I do. One of the most notorious in the YouTube, anime, manga community. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for that Toriko. That Toriko greatness, man. Before I get into this, Thanksgiving was a few days ago. Ladies and gentlemen, remember to be thankful, be grateful every day. Count your blessings, understand the little things. Toriko talks about these kind of things. Remember the Midora flashback, right? Done a video on that, the importance of food. A lot of people don't have places to stay, stuff to eat, clothes, you name it, shoes on the feet. They're sick and whatnot. Be grateful for the little things. I'm not saying life can't be hard. I'm not saying it being hard, crap, or nothing like that. Because trust me, I know more than most. But remember, while you're here, while you're in this life, take time to stop and reflect. Be introspective and retrospective. You know what I'm saying? Contemplate life. But we move on. Now, the hype behind this chapter, oh, jeez. I question life. I question living. People can't believe what's going on. We'll see what all the hype's about. Now, I hear about 0.1 seconds. Now, understand this. I don't know what's happened. But there's been, Dragon Ball had, they were moving crazy back early Dragon Ball, okay? Shoot, Hunter characters be traveling at fractions of a second. You had Hanma Baki, I believe Hanma Yujiro as well, can both throw multiple attacks in 0.5 seconds. I can list off plenty of other times. So, but like I said, hopefully this will showcase potential with the speed of the top tiers of Toriko in the Toriko world, so that they can actually compete in death matches and otherwise against these other worlds and universes. And again, this isn't Wolf King Guinness, because we know Guinness to be the legendary speedster. Un momento, por favor. Checking something out real quick. But also, I had already seen the first page, and their faces, though. I'll show that to you momentarily. If the thing will come up. Alright, here's the page. The glow. Instant tension, baby. Bambina. Come on, man. Yo, look at the Mitsutoshi's art game. It ain't really better than this. It really, Toriko, Coco, Sani, Zebra, Kaka, And it's interesting. That's each of how they came into the series, by the way. The shading game is so on point. Y'all know I'm heavy about that art. Let's see. What was the chapter title? What was the chapter title? Did it say? Let's see. Whatever. Fan art that I don't really care. What the? Fan art that I really don't care about. What the hell? Technology, man. Sometimes hard to what it be doing, but all right. It's the chapter's titled "The Least Expected Encounter Imaginable," and Bambina is just there. We began to see from last time when the bodies. Oh yes, you can see the corpses for real, because you can see like the kind of stuck out of horns or something. Hold on, let me zoom in on it. See what I'm talking about? Horns. Like a cow monkey? And Toriko, I wouldn't be surprised. Alright. He came out of nowhere. His presence, he pulled out Zetsu. For you Hunter fans. Yo, it's camp. It's child's play. It's eating time. Oh, it's eating time. I see why he gets fed. First of all, he really skinny though. Somebody mentioned a spider monkey, which dab totally about. But I'm not sure. I mean, I'm totally about the whole spider monkey concept. Love spider monkey. I love it. But we move on. Man, if he could spit web, let me stop. Spit webs out of it. Look at Toriko's face, dude. Yo, the sweat. Remember the mad cash you took? Oh yeah, we ready for the monkey king, even though we couldn't handle horse Heracles, the lone monarch, the horse king, the leader of the phantom Heric species. Back then, he didn't feel a need to measure, but this is different. Wait. So what is Heracles' capture level? Heracles' capture level ain't about that, like, well, it's about that life, obviously, but. So, Heracles, interesting. Oh, he did. Well, we'll have to see this capture level. Now, if you're over 6,000, of course, I have to make sure that it's him. I've got to just measure. He's smaller than I expected. Is he sleeping? Oh, okay. You're wondering. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, no, don't flip. It's too early to flip. Oh, so he's like, yo, this dude's small. He's like, yo, this really the Monkey King? Am I delusional? Yo, he just flipped. Yo, Bambina quickly becoming one of my favorite characters in the series. He already, y'all, if you saw my last live review, you already heard what I said. Or the one before that, I can't remember. But yo, Bambina, that made me my thumbnail right there. Yo, Bambina, yeah. Yo, this is hype. Bambina's like, what are you doing? Just leave. You don't belong. Oh, we don't belong here. We don't belong. That is Toriko and the Four Heavenly Kings. Four Heavenly Kings theme song right now. And then, yo, Toriko is just sweat. Yo, Toriko is sweat, dog. Yo, and Sonny's like, yo, what is it? Kintaman. So Mammal King Beast capture level 6,000. So it's a little bit lower than Wolf King Guinness. Because that was 6,090. Interesting. Yeah, definitely in the ballpark. 6,000. Created by a fan. King Taman Hui. Kinta Mantohihi. Just look at, yo, Bambina's expressions are so great though. The gestures and expressions. They're just cheesing. Just yo, Bambina. Yo, I love this character so much, man. This character is great. This character is quickly climbing in my likability. Staring at the number. I'm reading obviously verbatim. Yo, Zebra's ready to roll. They're all ready to rumble, man. Sonny stood in shock and terror. But without paying any attention to him, without missing a beat, Zebra entered an attack stance. And as if they read his mind, at the very same time, Toriko and Coco stepped into support positions. In an instant, Sonny regained his composure, but the very situation had caused him to blink just once. And they're done! He blinked and they're done! That's what that means. You know martial arts, that's what they were too slow. That's what I've been saying. These guys, people say, they got power to handle, these Dragon Ball kids. First of all, they're not at that level yet. But even so, they may have strength and power, but they don't have the speed. That's what I've been saying about One Piece characters, some of these Naruto characters, some of the Bleach characters. They just don't. Look, the 4 Heavenly Kings don't have speed yet. They don't have speed to handle these kind of cats, man. They ain't touching Wolf King Guinness. Don't know how to handle Hercules. Bambina, which I've been saying should be speedster, because, and then obviously, Wolf King Guinness is, like I said, known as the legendary speedster. But Bambina, 100 G's, casual, lifting out, the strength, the weight and strength training. That's what I then said should have, strength, speed, agility, reaction time, okay, power, reaction time, durability, possibly, stamina, good chance. I already mentioned the factors that determine the fighting, the factors I go with in death matches. Bambina's stats should be way the hell up there. I mean, come on, look at the environment. While that blink may have lasted no longer than a 1/10 of a second, for that cut off his visual reception of information. In the wild, to give that amount of time is called a fatal mistake. It's a fatal mistake. What did I say, man? They ain't ready. They ain't ready, man. What have I been saying? They not about that life yet. They about that life, but not about this kind of life. This is top tier level life, okay? What the hell is this? Oh, the hell? Our limbs gone? What is this? What is this? This looks like some strange art piece. What the hell? I'm gonna try to understand it. Zebra. Ooh, lost limbs? Like a bunch of gas. Ooh, that's nasty. Ooh, that's ugly. Ooh, they got wrecked. Yeah, destroyed. Ooh. Y'all tried messing with a king. Bad move, little lad. Bad move. My Hunter x Hunter fans know exactly what I'm talking about. Sonny's just blood on his face. You big disgrace. Blown back. Sonny thrown off in disbelief. You don't run into a king and expect it. It's like, what is going on? He's not here. He disappeared. About everyone else. And Matsu. Some Sonny time. Now the thing about it is people kept saying, oh, Zebra, Zebra. I ain't never bought that. Never bought into that. But Sonny time? Say Sonny time. And his hesitation, although a fatal mistake, it proved his saving grace? Maybe? Right now, we only see Sonny, so continue the chapter. Let's see. Yo, Sonny is completely shook? Does that look like Zebra's body? I'm thinking of Zebra, not Toriko. How sad. Tragic, really. Sonny's field of vision became blurred with regret over that instant. He regretted that in front of the Monkey King's overwhelming presence, he allowed the curtains of his eyelids to fall. Yo, Sonny, I feel so bad, man. Sonny's my third favorite character in the series, if you don't know. It's hilarious. The funniest cat in the series, but you can't help but feel where he's coming from. What the world had become after that 10th of a second, the full extent of the despair, now poured down over him like a rainstorm. What the hell happened? What the hell just happened? That's what I'm just... What is that? What? Some pretty... This is actually good fan art for what it is. If you understand the style, it must be an old Chinese artwork. I don't know how well you can see it, but... Yo, the hype... I'm not feeling the hype that a lot of people are. I'm really not. I just want to know what happened. That's the thing that good me. I'm not surprised in the least. It's Bambina. This is the Monkey King, one of the 8 King Beasts with a capture level of 6,000. Come on, people. Put 2 and 2 together. This should not shock us. But why did Sonny survive? Is it because Sonny didn't try to attack? That's what... I got more questions than anything. I want an explanation. 0.1 seconds. That's legit. They got wrecked, man. They tried. They got wrecked. What happened to Kaka? Did Kaka take Komatsu? There's a lot of questions that we have. The world just got wrecked by the presence of a king, man. Overall, though, I gotta say it was I say 8.5 out of 10. I thought it was an outstanding chapter. Now, I did say, jokingly, kind of sort of best chapter of the week. Obviously, I didn't know the best chapter of the week. By my grading system, it wasn't the best chapter of the week. It was an outstanding chapter, but I mean, it was relatively simple because we don't know anything. We just don't know. So until we have more info, which is what it is, we just don't know. We're left in some kind of Twilight Zone jazz. I don't know. But it really delivered. It delivered. I mean, Sonny of all people. See, Sonny, Toriko, he has the, Coco doesn't really change his, I mean, he does change his facial expression, but it's not to where it's very, you can read the description of face. Zebra. Toriko kind of does, but Sonny of all of them, his facial expressions change the most, and he's the most dynamic when it comes to them. So I think it was perfect on Mr. Toshi's part, and that he had Sonny capture the scene. And it's interesting that Sonny was the one who, stayed behind. Now, what the key point about it is the whole intuition thing. Did he master intuition or no? We never learned that. But remember about food honor. And so there's a lot that we don't know about with Sonny. And remember, also I talked about, and this may be a hint towards Sonny completing his training or something along those lines. Because remember, I keep bringing up about the fact that it looked like the gang leader was in the vicinity. Okay? So keep that all in mind. At this point, wow. Just wow. I mean, and again, I'm not surprised because, look, we've already seen this with Heracles. It's Bambina who is said to eclipse Heracles. So put 2 and 2 together again, people. Come on. Y'all, I know y'all can think better than that. So the hype, I understand, but I don't think it's worth it. That, like I said, quote unquote best chapter of the week, to show some people up, but yeah, with Toriko. It's Toriko. But at the same time, and Toriko brings the hype, but at the same time, I don't think the hype was there on this specific chapter. And for those who think this is the best, it's definitely not the best, far from the best chapter I've ever read. Again, I'm not knocking the chapter, I just think the chapter was far simpler than people try to make it out to be. We just don't know. It's a big question mark in that sense. Unexpected one to like, comment, subscribe, tell me your thoughts on the chapter, and until next time, y'all have a beautiful day, beautiful night. Peace. Bambina doesn't play.